Beneath the lush green canopy of the tropical rainforest, in the stillness of the swamp, or the shadowed depths of a quiet stream, silent assassins lie in wait. No sound, no trace. Just a flash of eyes and death awakens. This is Wild Indonesia, a kingdom of more than 17,000 islands stretching between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, where nature bestows mystical beauty, yet hides within it deadly peril. And in this world, there are creatures born to kill. They don't need muscle. They don't need size. All it takes is one strike. In the heart of the Sumatran jungle, on a bed of damp, decaying leaves, a triangular head slowly rises. Its hood flares wide eyes blazing with fire, the King Cobra. Stretching over 5 meters long, its venom is powerful enough to bring down a young elephant with a single bite. No creature in the forest dares to face it head-on. But today, the ruler has been challenged. Another male King Cobra appears. Their eyes lock tense, heavy, suffocating silence. They lunge, twisting and coiling, their hoods spread like two flames colliding. No fangs are bared. This is not a fight to kill, but a battle for the crown. The victor keeps the territory and the right to mate. The defeated retreats into the shadows, carrying wounds and shame. This is more than a biological clash. It's a coronation ritual in the reptile kingdom. After minutes of hissing and struggle, one yields. The other slides away in pride, body, scarred eyes, unshaken. Unlike most snakes that live scattered and solitary, the King Cobra is one of the few species with a defined social structure. Each one claims a territory, marking and remembering its borders with scent trails and subtle tracks. When mating season arrives, these kings begin their quest for a mate. They follow the faint pheromone trails of females woven across damp soil and fallen leaves. And when two males cross the same path, a duel is inevitable. After victory, the male does not leave. He stays close, circling the area where the female resides, watchful, patient, sometimes for weeks. When the female accepts, they entwine in an ancient dance of nature, slow and deliberate, a silent vow to life in the depths of the jungle. But what makes the King Cobra truly unique is not only its strength, but its instinct for parenthood. Unlike most snakes that abandon their eggs, the female builds a nest. With leaves, twigs, and soil, then coils around it, guarding it fiercely for weeks. Each clutch can contain 20 to 40 eggs, and she will protect them until the young hatch. The King Cobra hunts not only snakes, but also rats, green pit vipers, and even its own kind. Its nature is simple kill before being killed. Speed, precision, cold focus. These are the keys to survival in the wild jungles of Indonesia. Further south in the bamboo forests, skirting quiet villages beneath piles of dry leaves and fallen branches, lurks another serpent smaller, but no less deadly, the Monocled Cobra. At only 1.5 to 2 meters long, it may not command the sheer size of its royal cousin, but its neurotoxic venom is a silent assassin, powerful enough to paralyze the respiratory system of its prey within minutes. As night falls, the cobra emerges from its burrow, slithering soundlessly across rice fields. stream banks and village paths searching for rats, frogs, and smaller snakes. In a shallow pool, a field frog freezes. A flash, swift as lightning. A triangular head snaps forward. Fangs sink deep into flesh. The frog twitches violently, only for a heartbeat. Moments later, its body softens and silence returns. The cobra, calm and unhurried, swallows the prey whole, then vanishes into the darkness as though nothing ever happened. When threatened, the monocled cobra flares its hood, releasing a long, chilling hiss, a final warning from death itself. Some raptors, like the serpent eagle, occasionally dare to strike, swooping down with talons sharp and sure. But one misstep, one mistimed attack, and they become the hunted. This cobra is the sentinel of the forest edge, where wild nature meets human life. Every rustle, every misplaced step could turn a simple encounter into a fatal destiny. In the dense, shadowy forests of Borneo, where sunlight barely brushes the forest floor, a pair of golden eyes slowly opens beneath the emerald canopy. Perched upon a branch, a green pit viper lies, coiled a jade-colored assassin, its body blending flawlessly into the foliage. Its supple form wraps tightly around a limb, a triangular head angled toward the path where insects and fledgling birds often wander. It doesn't chase, it waits. A tiny forest sparrow flutters down, pecking gently at a seed. And in a single heartbeat, the viper strikes fangs, sink deep venom, flows precise as a hypodermic needle. The bird lets out one short cry, then tumbles lifeless eyes wide open before being swallowed whole by the silent killer above. The pit viper's venom is a hemotoxic brew. It ruptures blood vessels, tears tissue apart, and spreads necrosis with terrifying speed. One bite is all it takes. For a small creature, death comes in minutes. For a human, it becomes a race against time. Yet for all its danger, the green viper plays a vital role in the rainforest. It keeps rodent populations in check, preserving the delicate balance of life. In its world, patience is the deadliest weapon. It can stay motionless for hours, even days, all for a single silent kill. A meal earned by stillness and precision. As the sun fades behind the treetops on the forest floor, thick with rot-fallen leaves and brittle twigs, a viper, the most ruthless ambusher of them all, lies in wait. It is not large. It does not boast vivid colors. Yet its venom is a nightmare. One strike, and the victim is seized by excruciating pain. Their blood congeals, their flesh decays within hours. Unlike the pit viper that coils among branches, this viper claims the ground. It may lie motionless for days, buried beneath a blanket of dead leaves, waiting for a careless creature to step too close. A tiny lizard scurries by, light-footed as the wind. Before it even realizes, the viper's head snaps upward faster than sight, clean precise. The prey writhes, once then falls still. The viper does not rush. It waits, lets the venom finish its grim work, before slowly savoring its victory. A master of camouflage, its scales mirror the colors of the forest floor. Every movement, a calculated act, the strategy of a silent assassin. When threatened, it coils its body tight, mouth agape, releasing a harsh, guttural hiss, a final warning that death is near. No roar, no flourish, only one strike and silence. Indonesia, the land of 1,000 islands where forests, mountains, rivers, and seas blend into a symphony of survival. Here, every encounter is a test. every mistake a price paid in blood. 4 deadly serpents: the King Cobra, the common cobra, the pit viper, and the green tree viper, each forged by evolution with its own strategy, its own style of killing, but sharing one sacred mission to survive. They are symbols of adaptation, the heartbeat of the wild. For deep in the Indonesian jungle, where sunlight barely pierces the canopy, every creature is both hunter and hunted. Sometimes death waits beneath a fallen log. Sometimes it slithers past your feet without a sound. And sometimes silence itself is the voice of death. Which of these deadly snakes impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe.
The vastness of this natural world
Continue the journey
reminds
into
us
the
of
life
our
and death
place within
battles
it.
of the wild. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.